Hi everyone, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. I'm your host for this special Mercury retrograde. So the dates today, October, August, August 23rd and to September 15th. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what we gather as far as this special phase where the master teacher of knowledge, Mercury, is making us review some themes we actually just covered in the past few weeks, and that we're reviewing with a little bit of different aspect, different things that are coming up. Hi Steph, hi Roxy, hi everyone. All right, I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Okay, so some of you notebook, notepad, pen. I like to take notes. I like to see those phases. Now, Mercury moves fast, okay? Not as fast as the moon, but it moves fast enough. So in this period of time where Mercury is in Virgo going retrograde, okay, we're reviewing 4 themes in only a few weeks. Okay, so pretty much like every 5 days there's a new degree. So how do I know what I know? Okay, it's because all the zodiac signs are covering a different angle. They're different aspects of ascension, spirituality, mastering enlightenment. Okay, so when you do light work, you're actually doing the work towards reaching enlightenment. Okay, so Virgo, as far as the zodiac archetype, is the light worker that gives us the blueprint. What does that mean? The blueprint is kind of the pathway. So the pathway to in the body, it's the intestines. So the pathway for digestion, as far as the experiences we have accumulated, understanding some of, as far as what your life's journey has shown you so far. So hi Rosa. So there's a lot of master teachings from the point of view of Virgo that this time is going inward. So from today, and I thought that was very interesting, I'll share with you, August 23rd to August 29th, okay? Those are the degrees of Virgo that are covering the topic of family, but also trust. And what I mean by trust is like reconciling how we perceive the term family. So blood family, just how we connect with others, how we connect to the term family. So this phase, so the next 5 days, and I thought that was interesting because last night I had one of the most eventful nights where I was purging my dad's lineage all night, where I was just like escaping some of the things, and I was like, I do not understand why I'm dreaming about this lineage. And now I look at my notes, and this is what has been covered for the next 5 days. So pay attention to your dreams. We have another 4 other planets that are in retrograde. Master teacher of aspiration and reaching your dreams with Neptune, okay? And it's showing you some of the things that you may have wanted in the past. They might not be in alignment with the person that you're becoming now. You have another perception of things. You have the master teacher of impact, Saturn, that is in a placement right now that is in opposition with Mercury in Virgo, because it's in Pisces, and it's telling you and teaching you where does it come from, and also is it serving you. And now that you're seeing what serves you, what doesn't serve you, how to alchemize everything and how to transform. So there's a lot of DNA activation, transformation through this phase. You also have the master teacher of power, how you have great responsibilities as you ascend, as you learn about your creative power. Pluto, that is right now making us review a lot of the mental, okay, programs. Okay, so anything that has to do with mental illness, disease, things that we believe about ourselves, labels that we attach ourselves to, things that we feel like, this is why I posted this reel yesterday, as far as, what's the song saying? Something about love being like a game that is always going to end bad for the person. I forgot. Now all of a sudden I can't remember the lyrics. But this is very deep as far as some of those programs where we associate, for example, love with pain or love with, you know, trauma. And a lot of us have those stories, whether it's with parents, whether it's with love relationship, friendships. So there's a lot of teachings, and we have Venus, master teacher of desire, and how we set our intention, that is also reversed. So it's making us review so much at this time. So August 23rd to the 29th, family is the topic, and that means we're going to dive deep into the family ancestral pattern. So some of you, maybe you know the pattern of your family. I was very young when I already noticed. In my family, they don't divorce once, they divorce at least twice. I attended my grandfather's third marriage. There was no commitment, really. There was like, as soon as you disagree with your partner, there was a separation. There was no communication, no skills in communication, or no resolve in anything that I was witnessing. So some of you, you might want to look at the family patterns as far as what you inherited, especially in terms of love, because obviously love is the highest energy that you hold, and that means everything that you want to do, even success. If you're someone that is very much about achievement, your success is driven by your passion, your intention, your desires. So the way you love is going to be very much influencing this drive, this energy. So we also reviewing, so that's 5 short days. But some of you, if you're working with the frequencies, again, if you want to go in my bio link, I have one tab that is about frequency music healing. I'm covering and downloading and you know, releasing all the 12 organs. Give me a little bit of time. It's it's a lot of energy to compose all of those things, but it's going to trigger inside your organs. What are organs? Instruments. What are they doing as instruments? They're playing a symphony. They're playing a melody. The way we inherit genetic disease, ailments, tendencies for this, for that, depression, whatever you were told, this is because the organ that you inherit, and that hasn't, you know, we're not doing this type of spiritual work and assessment until just was it recent decades. Okay, so you're inheriting a lot of your organs with symphonies, with music sheets, with songs, okay, that are sad songs, broken-hearted songs, or that expect the other shoe to drop. So we are reviewing this energy, and it's important at this time to look inside ourselves, but not just the mental, because, you know, it's like there's so much your mind can remember, there's so much your emotions can remember, but I thought that was, for me, sound triggers a whole different perception of what I'm holding on to, okay? And this is why music is so powerful. This is why also, you know, doing some of your light work, shadow work with music is much easier. Why is it much easier? Because you're letting the sound help you carry through certain levels of awareness, because ultimately this is what this ascension process is all about. This is why I love astrology, because ultimately this is the master teachings of ascension. This is for you. You're not just a set sun sign, moon sign. You're progressing, you're evolving, and you're starting to embody more and more some master teachings that your soul wanted to master. Okay, so as we're moving on, August 30th to September 1st, or September 4th, sorry, August 30th to September 4th, we are reviewing some patterns that has to do with authority. So here we have a little bit of reviewing the father archetype a little bit here. How we relate to others. Do we compete? Are we impatient? Are we impulsive? Are we trustworthy? There's a lot of relationship to others this time, okay? Remember, just before, it was about the family, reviewing what we inherited as patterns. And then as we're going retrograde, August 30th to September 4th, we're reviewing more of some of our qualities towards others as far as exchange, power, and things that how we connect with others, okay? When we're moving to September 5th to September 10th, this is more about your personal integrity towards your own leadership. So this is coming from what you've learned on the journey. Did you make it something that is going to build you up, or that's going to break you down? So some of you that are part of the meditation temple, that are part of the program that I have going on right now, we're using the organ frequencies. But what we're doing is that we're also learning the patterns that support love, life force, that support your chi, or the ones that are destructive, the ones that are, creating too much control or over controlling, and kind of understanding how the energy flow travels through the body. Why is it important? Because this pathway of energy, this life force, is connected to your God, Goddess self energy. So some of you, if you're looking to embody your best self, your higher self, you got to look into your life force. You got to look into your chi. You got to look into your kundalini energy. Okay, so that's one of the phases where you're going to see especially the wound of betrayal. And why is that? Because when you're reaching this level of Virgo, okay, you're actually seeing how you react to situation. For example, if someone is doing something that you do not agree on as far as moral principle, are you going to continue your life saying like, well, if everyone does that, then I'm going to do that as well? I remember moving from France to the States. When I moved to LA, I never knew the word flaky. I never knew what flaky was. I was someone very punctual, very much into my, commitment. And I remember I had a French girlfriend that told me, oh, people are flaky in LA. I was like, okay, what does that mean? Well, they just don't show up. They say things that they don't mean. They don't follow through. And I was like, okay. And I got really flustered with it and frustrated. I was like, how do you deal with this? And she was saying like, you'll get used to it and you'll probably end up just being like that. And I was like, I don't think so. But I did. After like 5 years, I started seeing that I was becoming flaky because a part of me was expecting this type of behavior. And it lowered my own standards. So this is interesting part, September 5th to the 10th, where you're going to start removing your own, maybe, I would say betrayals towards yourself, like betraying your own principles, because others do this. Others behave that way. So, or others behave that way towards you, so you're just getting back. And that goes also to the last review for the Mercury retrograde, September 11th to the 15th, where here we're seeing, do you have any type of holding revenge or grudge? What is your capacity for forgiveness? What is your level of empathy? What is your level of compassion? What is your level of kindness? And you see, when you're going in retrograde, we're covering the topics that are actually supposed to be the other way. Okay, so that means, Virgo, in terms of you attracting your family, your soul family, and resolving some of the inherited family patterns, you have to first forgive yourself. You have to know your principles according to what you struggle with or what you experience in life, and make sure that you're in alignment with your higher soul, your higher self. Then you have to see how you devote this energy, how you behave with others. Is it more competitive or not? And then you reach that level where you're seeing how you attract your soul tribe and things like that. And there's more layer. Every zodiac sign has and holds 6 steps, 6 lessons. Why? There's 30 degrees. So Virgo 0, 5 degrees, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and 25 to 30. So each zodiac sign are literally covering an arc of understanding, an archetype of ascension. So here again, Virgo is teaching us the path. What type of path? The path for the life force, for you to allow your best version of self to come online, to come forward, to show it and reveal itself. Okay, it's a very important part. Again, as we're moving from, Aries, all the upper levels, during the summer, when we start like with Cancer season, we're covering a major, and Leo season, we're covering major parts here, which is all about the heart, the stomach, the breast, the spine. And now we're moving below. So we're seeing how we're ingesting this energy, how we're grounding this energy, how we're walking the path, how we can manifest this. So that's a lot to cover in a very short time. Literally, it's like 3 weeks, where we're reviewing a lot of those principles. Now, realize that you've already reviewed this, because we're just going retrograde in some of the degrees that Mercury already covered. So what is it? The purpose of this is to make sure that you didn't miss out on a detail. Okay, so pretty much the last 3 weeks, you were reviewing the same topic that you're going to review a little bit reversed. But the only difference is that Saturn is a different degree in opposition. So Saturn was trying to trigger a lot of reaction as far as the root cause of maybe you feeling a certain way towards others, you feeling a certain way towards your own self, your own responsibilities, if you were holding blame, guilt, shame, all those things. And now we're reviewing it, except Saturn, the master teacher of impact, is allowing us to integrate those higher lessons at a DNA level. It's a level where you can literally shift a lot of the embedded genetic codes that were inside of you. For me, it was amazing working with those frequencies, and some of you, I strongly invite you to look at those organs, and please read the description of those videos, because you want to know what I'm using as far as rewiring your brain. Do not just trust people. Not that I'm saying I'm not trustworthy, but you need to be transparent. People need to be transparent about the things that they're using in those because sound is very powerful. Sound is definitely doing a lot of shift for everyone. And you need to be aware of those things. So that's what I have for the special Mercury in retrograde. Thank you so very much for joining me. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the special for the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so we started the new moon in for this new phase in Leo. This is a phase where we're clearing the pathway for the higher self to come forward. Okay, so with every 7 days, every cycle of the moon, we're covering a different energy to realign this desire, this intention. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate all your compliments, you guys. Thank you. And for the ones that are subscribers, okay, not just followers to this channel, I am doing a mini giveaway for this this first quarter moon. So if you want to enter the giveaway, send me a message. Make sure that you're a subscriber. Tomorrow I will pull a winner, and I will do a mini reading on the subscription channel for that person. Thank you so very much. Namaste. Thank you. I took notes. Love you. You gotta.